Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dumb coming back with another video, and this is my Buffalo Bills at Detroit Lions preview. Week 3 of the preseason, the dress rehearsal game. Although they are saying there's a report out there that Detroit is probably going to sit most of their starters. Matthew Stafford isn't playing. They're saying that even though it is the dress rehearsal game, getting ready for the regular season, it's week 3 of the preseason. And they're probably going to sit most of their starters. And I think the Bills should follow suit, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We already know what the defense has, what the defense is going to do. I think this is going to be the best defense in the NFL, if not the best, one of the top two. They were very good last year, and they only added to it this year. So, especially with that Oliver in that defense. So it's going to be a defense to be reckoned with. And as you saw the first 2 weeks of the preseason against the Colts and against the Panthers, it's a very good deal. They held both teams to under 20 points. And that's what you got to do to win football games. Hold your opponent to under 20 points. And I think they're going to come out of Detroit with a win, just like they did against Carolina last week, 27-14. They beat the Panthers, and then they beat the Colts in Week 1, 24-16. So, like I said, they held their opponents to under 20 points, and I think they're going to hold Detroit to under 20 points. The offense, I think they should play the offense because the offense needs work. We need to see more of Josh Allen, although I already think Josh Allen's improved. I think he's going to be a good QB this year, but let him go at least till halftime, and then pull him out and let Barkley and Tyree Jackson have the second half. But like I said, I do think the Buffalo Bills are going to win this game. I think John Brown and Cole Beasley, you won't see them much. I think you're going to see a lot of Andre Holmes. You're going to see a lot of Duke Williams. You're going to see a lot of Christian Wade. You're going to see a lot of Zay Jones because he's fighting for a wide receiver spot. I think you're going to see Sonoris Perry a lot too, and a lot of Devin Singletary. And the defense, man, that defense, like I said, wow, that defense is, it's going to be a defense to be reckoned with. So if this offense can click and we can get the offense going, we're going to win some games this year. We're going to win a lot of games with the new and improved offensive line, with the new receivers, and with the new and improved Josh Allen. So I think you're going to see a very good Buffalo Bills football team. Now, Matt Patricia, coming from the New England Patriots, he was the Detroit Lions head coach last year. His first year, they didn't do well. They're probably not going to do well this year. I don't think Matt Patricia is head coach material. I think he's a good offensive coordinator, but I don't think he's head coach material. Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier, and Brian Daboll have this Buffalo Bills team playing very, very good football right now. So I do think that they're going to beat the Detroit Lions. I'm not going to predict the score because I just don't know. But I will say I think the Bills come out 3-0, come out of Detroit 3-0, and I think Josh Allen is going to have a good game this week. It's week 3, the dress rehearsal game. He's going to go late in the game, so. And I think he's gonna do really well against the Detroit Lions. And then Thursday night they wrap up the preseason against the Minnesota Vikings. So, and that game will be at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. So that's also going to be a good game. The starters probably won't play much in that game. Maybe one series, if that. You'll probably see a lot of Matt Barkley and a lot of Tyree Jackson. So I don't think Allen's going to play in that last preseason game against Minnesota. I think you'll see Matt Barkley play the first half against Minnesota and Tyree Jackson play the second half. I think we're going to carry 3 quarterbacks. I just don't know if Tyree Jackson is the answer. He didn't do well when he came in last week. And he threw a pick right off the bat. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I think if they don't keep Jackson, they're going to sign somebody. There are some good third-string quarterbacks out there to be had. So, but Matt Patricia probably won't start Matthew Stafford, so I don't know who's going to go for Detroit. Probably not a lot of their starters. And I think you're going to see a lot of position battles won tonight. Like the cornerbacks, the free safeties. Let's see, we got Jordan Poyer, we got Micah Hyde, so they know that they've already got a job. Ed Oliver, he's got his job secured. He's going to be the replacement for Kyle Williams, and I like that. I think the center position, I think that's Mitch Morse's job. Even though he's injured right now, I think that Mitch Morse has won that job already. And I think they're going to put Spencer Long, who we got from the Jets, at right guard. Like I said, I think you're going to see a lot of position battles won tonight. And mainly the number 2 receiver, I think. I think maybe John Brown's going to be 1, Cole Beasley 2, Zay Jones 3. Although they're probably going to use Cole Beasley a lot in the slot. And with this new revamped offensive line, Josh Allen won't have to run for his life all year long like he did last year and have to jump over people like he did against the Vikings in the regular season game that nobody gave us a chance in. And we won, by the way. We had the worst odds in history against it. I think it was we were like a 17-point underdog and ended up beating them, I think, like 27-6 or something like that. So, yeah, we destroyed the spread against Minnesota. So, they probably won't make the Bills 17-point underdogs anymore. And it was in Minnesota, too. So, never underestimate the power of the Bills because they've always been like that. They beat teams they shouldn't beat, but the teams they should beat, they don't beat. So, that's always been their thing. But this year, I think it's different. I think they're going to win a lot of games this year, especially with that defense. They do have a championship caliber defense. We don't need a great offense. Look at the Baltimore Ravens. They won a Super Bowl with just a good defense because their offense was crap. But I do think the defense and the Buffalo Bills are going to do some good things this year. But, of course, we have to go through the Patriots if we want to get far in the playoffs. But I do think they're going to make the playoffs. I think Josh Allen is better than he was last year, although last year was only his first year. But I think he's a lot better than he was last year. Still got some work to do, but he's getting there. And they gave him some weapons in speedy John Brown. They gave him Cole Beasley. They brought in Duke Williams. So he's got some running backs now that he can check down or hand off to if he needed to. So he's not running for his life. They went out and they got him a whole new offensive line. So I think the Bills are going to do some good things this year. So comment in the comment section below on what you think of the Buffalo Bills at Detroit Lions Week 3 preseason game, the dress rehearsal. Like I said, I do think the Bills are going to come out of Detroit with the win. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Bills. Let's beat these Lions.